The match between Indiana Fever and Chicago Sky is not to be missed. The rivalry between Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese, which began in high school, promises to be on fire once again. Both teams have played each other intensely since college, and now they're bringing that rivalry to the WNBA. Caitlin Clark, the Indiana Fever's phenomenal point guard, has been showing why she's one of the best in the league, with incredible scoring and impressive vision. On the other side, Angel Reese, the Chicago Sky's dominant wing pivot, is controlling the basket with rebounds and strong defense. So, enjoy this video, subscribe to the channel, and let's go. The Chicago Sky are having a pretty solid season so far. Currently with a record of 3 wins and 3 losses, the team is proving to be competitive in every game. Angel Reese has been a key part of the Sky's success, dominating the basket and securing key rebounds. In recent games, Reese has shown why she is one of the team's most important players. Against the Dallas Wings, she grabbed 9 rebounds and scored 12 points. In another matchup against the Los Angeles Sparks, Reese grabbed 11 rebounds and contributed 20 points, helping the Sky to a crucial victory. But it's not just Reese who's shining. Mabrey has been an offensive force, especially with his 23 points against the Connecticut Sun. The combination of a strong defense and an effective offense makes the Chicago Sky a team to be feared. Now, let's talk about the Indiana Fever and how Caitlin Clark is excelling this season. The Indiana Fever are facing a challenging season, with a record of 1 win and 8 losses. Despite the difficult phase, Caitlin Clark continues to shine and show why she is one of the most exciting players in the WNBA. In recent games, Clark has been a dominant force on offense. Against the New York Liberty, she scored 22 points and made 8 assists, showing her ability to carry the team on her back. Even in tough games like against the Connecticut Sun, where the Fever lost 88-84, Clark managed 17 points and 7 assists, highlighting her consistency and skill. In addition to Clark, Smith has also been outstanding. In the game against the Seattle Storm, she scored 23 points and grabbed 12 rebounds, demonstrating her value to the team. However, the team as a whole needs to improve in order to convert these individual performances into victories. Defense has been one of the Fever's weak points this season. In many games, a lack of communication and faulty defensive rotations have resulted in easy opportunities for the opposition. Coach Christy Sides needs to implement a new defensive tactic to improve the team's performance. Adjustments such as a zone defense or a greater rotation of players could help alleviate the fatigue of the main stars, allowing them to play at a high level throughout the game. The players' fatigue is also an important factor to consider. With an intense sequence of games, fatigue may be affecting the team's defensive performance. Players like Caitlin Clark and Smith have been carrying the team in many games, which can result in physical and mental wear and tear. For Clark, a win against the Chicago Sky would be a huge confidence boost and could change the dynamic of the team. This game is a perfect chance for her to show her leadership and ability to lift the team's performance. The rivalry between Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese adds a special spice to the game, and both teams have a lot to prove. For the Chicago Sky, the key to success will be to continue taking advantage of Angel Reese's strength in the paint. If she continues to dominate the rebounds and maintain a solid defense, the Sky will have a good chance of controlling the pace of the game. In addition, Mabrey's contributions will be crucial in securing consistent points. On the other hand, the Fever need a stellar performance from Caitlin Clark. She will have to continue her role as the main scorer and facilitator if the Fever are to compete on an equal footing. The Fever defense will also need to improve significantly to contain the Sky attack and give Clark more opportunities to create plays. This game is expected to be an intense battle, with both teams fighting for every possession. With Clark and Reese at the peak of their abilities, fans can expect a basketball spectacle. For this matchup, I expect a game full of action and tension. Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark are 2 of the WNBA's biggest stars, and their performances will be crucial to the outcome. If the Chicago Sky can impose their rhythm and dominate the rebounds with Angel Reese, they have a good chance of coming out victorious. Reese needs to maintain his strong presence in the paint and ensure that the Sky get second chances on offense. On the other hand, the Fever depend a lot on Caitlin Clark. She needs to be at her best, not only scoring, but also creating opportunities for her teammates. If Clark can break down Sky's defense and find her teammates free for shots, the Fever could spring a surprise. My predictions? I see Sky taking a slight advantage due to their balance between attack and defense, but we can't underestimate Clark's firepower. If she's on an inspired day, anything can happen. The Fever are currently in penultimate position in the table, with just one win in 9 games. Every match is an opportunity to turn around their poor form and gain momentum in the season. For Caitlin Clark, a win against Chicago Sky would be a huge confidence boost and could change the team's dynamic. Clark has shown her talent in every game, but needs more support to turn her individual performances into wins. This game against the Sky is a perfect chance to show his leadership and ability to lift the team's performance. What's more, a win here could be a turning point for the Fever this season. Climbing the standings is essential to keep their playoff hopes alive. The team needs to use this match as a catalyst for a run of good results. If the Fever can beat the Sky, they will not only gain confidence, but also send a clear message to the other teams in the league. Caitlin Clark and the Indiana Fever are ready to compete at a high level. Defense has been a major problem this season. The Fever coach needs to come up with a new defensive tactic to contain the Chicago Sky's powerful attack. The team has struggled to maintain consistency in defense, and this has directly influenced the negative results. Player fatigue is also an important factor. With an intense run of games, fatigue may be affecting the team's defensive performance. A new defensive approach could help alleviate some of this pressure. Tactical adjustments, such as a zone defense or a greater rotation of players, can provide a much-needed rest for the main stars, allowing them to play at a high level throughout the game. Fever's technique needs to be strategic and innovative. Implementing a more aggressive and cohesive defense could be the key to changing the course of the season. With a more solid defense, the Fever will have a better chance of capitalizing on the offensive opportunities that Caitlin Clark creates. We'll keep an eye on how the Fever coach adjusts the defense for this crucial game and whether these changes will be enough to contain the Sky attack and earn an important victory. What do you think will happen in this match between Indiana Fever and Chicago Sky? This game promises to be one of the most exciting of the season, with Caitlin Clark and Angel REESE showing all their talent on the court. The Fever face a significant challenge, but with Clark's leadership and a few tactical adjustments, they have a chance to spring a surprise. Sky, with REESE dominating the bench, are also ready to put on a show and go for another win. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like it, subscribe to the channel, and leave your comments on who you think will come out on top in this epic clash. Stay tuned and see you next time.